Season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen has just completed, and here is all the best moments from each episode. We start off the season with an eerie tone as we see Geto consume curses and feel as if he's doing the same thing over and over again. But on the bright side, we get this amazing intro by Tatsuya Kitani. At the end of this episode, we get a reveal that made manga readers wet their pants. Episode 2 is one of the simpler episodes where we get an introduction of Riko and a display of what Gojo is capable of. Episode 3 throws an unexpected turn as we get a sneak attack from Toji, seemingly killing Gojo by using every counter in the book to him with a beautiful animation, then finishing the job by making anime-only viewers excited to see Riko alive, but then ripping all that happiness away from their soul. Geto is absolutely furious but does no damage to Toji as he makes light work of him. As Toji exits after completing his job, Gojo enters high as hell and takes a chunk out of Toji, killing him. Jujutsu Kaisen characters stay dead, right? Anyway, Geto goes into an existential crisis and destroys a whole village, saving 2 girls we shall see later on. We then see that flashback scene at the beginning with Geto leaving Gojo. Now back to the present where we get a banger of an episode where we see Mechamaru getting healed by Mahito, only for him to start a fight straight after. We get somewhat of a mech fight in this episode and the results of this fight are not looking good. I'm sure Shibuya will have better and happier moments to come, right? Episode 8 is another simpler episode with us only witnessing Yuji fighting an oversized cricket. Episode 9 makes up for that. We get Gojo fighting the curses and killing Hanami, using his domain for 2/10 of a second to exercise Mahito's creations, him getting sealed, and the truth behind fake Geto, all in this single episode. This is by far the MVP of episodes. It's crazy to say this, but absolutely nothing interesting happens in episode 10. However, the remaining episodes are really something to be in awe about, with basically all of them having a fight, starting with Yuji and Megumi fighting a dude that can take the opposite of the damage applied to him, and Toji gets resurrected. Who would have expected that? We get Nanami absolutely destroying Haruta after he fought Nobara. If bro didn't have those miracles, he would be finished. Yuji rushes off and ends up facing Chozo, who in the end finds out that he has some sort of blood relation to Yuji. Dagon pulls up and he's not so useless after all. He uses his domain on the group and things look bad, but Megumi opens up a portal that brings in Toji. Toji begins to overpower Dagon to a point where he kills him and starts to go after Megumi. After all of that, Jogo pulls up, burns Nanami, Maki, and Naobito. Then he goes and feeds the remaining fingers to Yuji to awaken Sukuna. We get 2 banger fights in this episode with Toji fighting his boy Megumi, ultimately killing himself after hearing Megumi didn't take the Zenin name, and a monstrous firefight between Jogo and Sukuna, where obviously Sukuna wins, literally overpowering Jogo. And straight after that fight, Sukuna wants more smoke as he attempts to fight the freshly summoned Maharaga from Megumi. It's crazy to see Megumi summon this monster for fodder like Haruta. The only way to keep Megumi alive is to defeat this beast, which he does with the same fire arrow he used on Jogo. And to put the icing on the cake, he kills Haruta. However, Yuji is left in shock that he killed all these people. We see Nanami half roasted from Jogo fighting off curses as he imagines himself in Malaysia, but that all comes to a sad end as Mahito kills Nanami in front of Yuji. Enraged, Yuji and Mahito start fighting. On the other side, we see Nobara fighting Mahito as well. We found out that he cloned himself to fight the both of them. Nobara's technique is a counter to Mahito's, so the clones rejoin and switch. Mahito grabs Nobara's face and we get a flashback. This does not look good at all. Yuji witnesses a chunk of Nobara's face get blown off as she seemingly dies. Yuji, pushed to the wall with all his losses he's received, gives up and Mahito has his way with him. But big bro Todo pulls up and motivates Yuji to never give up. They begin to tag team Mahito with Todo hitting a flex 1-for-all black flash that does 0 damage. Yuji and Todo take this outside where Todo loses an arm and burns his other palm, attacking Mahito after he imagines himself with his idol. This allows Yuji to hit a clean black flash in and forces Mahito to evolve. However, this is not enough as Yuji lands another heavy hit on him, crowning him the victor. As Mahito scurries away from Yuji, fake Geto appears. While this happens, most of the crew join back, including Chozo, who calls Yuji his brother. But let's not forget that fake Geto absorbs Mahito, seemingly killing him. We get a pretty good fight between Chozo and Geto, but when all seems hopeless, Yuki appears. Geto uses Mahito's technique to begin the culling games and leaves with the sealed Gojo. Time passes by and we see Yuta making an appearance, tasked with killing Yuji. And finally at the end, Yuji claps on the bridge to attract curses to fight. And that's all the best moments from Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. What was your favorite moment? Leave them and any moments I missed out in the comments below. Thank you all for the support and I wish you all a happy new year. See you again when the culling games is out.